Good evening. How are you? Diane Martino here from Art and Soul, Creative Healings, ways to creatively heal yourself in the physical, mental, and emotional. And Creative Whales. I love whales. Wellness, healing, happiness, art, and ascension. I think we're pretty far into our ascension, folks. Love, because love is the only emotion that matters at all, ever, in any galaxy or planet. Love, life, living, energy, excitement, enthusiasm for love and living, and for your spirit and your soul, and most importantly, for your sovereignty. So I come to you tonight to talk to you about blessings. Yeah, I'm going to talk about blessings. So, blessings. And what are blessings that you have in your life? Do you think of them often? Do you think how lucky you are to have breath, to be alive, for what you have? Most people in other countries do not have what we have. But that's a whole nother discussion, which I'm not going to get into right now. But as sovereign beings watching this podcast, I just want you to think of all the blessings you have in your life. So these teachings come from lots of different places that I've watched over the years. And most recently, two people I've watched, Dolores Cannon and Dr. Joe Dispenza, reminding me of something I learned through my yoga teachings and my yoga practices for the past 23 years. That when you feel the energy of the heart and gratitude and love, that you're creating new neural pathways in your brain for happiness, wellness, for whales, for wellness, happiness, ascension, love, energy, excitement, and so for your sovereignty and your spirit. So you're creating new pathways for your creative whales, which are going to keep you happy and healthy and whole, and ways to get there. So seeing it and feeling it. And one thing I've learned and discovered, because I've been working on this practice for a long time, and these teachings have helped remind me of what I knew from my teachings as a meditation teacher, as a yoga therapist. And we always need to remind ourselves, no matter how long we've been practicing what we've been practicing, we all need to remind ourselves. And we need a community. So I use the community that I find sometimes on YouTube, sometimes in real time in real life, positive people who are aware of the energies of healthy things, nutritious things, things that are non-toxic, because we're being bombarded with toxins from all over. So we want to keep the body clear, clean, and healthy, which I've always known since I practice yoga. That's why I eat as organic as I can. I bless my food. I make sure I drink clear, clean water, and I nourish my vessel, my body. I always said some people take better care of their cars than their bodies. I used to say that when I taught a stress management class for the hospital I used to teach at. So blessings. So when you're feeling the emotion of what you're blessed for in your heart, you're creating really positive chemicals in your body. And it's really cool because it's scientifically proven. So those are some of the studies I've been watching and paying attention to lately. So another thing I recently came upon was feeling it in the now. So your words are really, really, really important, right? Your words are really important. That's why they call it spelling. If we do not watch our words, we're casting spells for negative things. But we're going to focus on blessings and feeling positive and all those good things today. So what I mean by being in the present, instead of saying, I want a great future, the universe does not hear or know what the future is. They don't know, they don't have a timing. So you can't give the universe a timing. I heard that from Dolores Cannon. And so you want to speak as if it is already happened and feel it. For example, I am grateful for the blessings I have in my life now, and feel it. Another great one I've learned is I create. So say you'd like to have a new vehicle. I was working on this because my vehicle lease was up and the world is kind of iffy now. And I just had a lot going on. I had the new Life Expo coming up. I've started a little bit more involved in an endeavor I've become involved in. I have a lot of workshops coming up and presentations I'm doing this month and going into the holiday season. So I didn't want to be rushed. I wanted to take my time, but I have visions for a newer vehicle. So I say, I am grateful for the new vehicle I have. I am grateful now for this beautiful new vehicle. And I imagine what the vehicle is. No, I'm not thinking of like something off the hook right now. I'm not big on vehicles, as long as it's safe and comfortable and, that's not my main thing. I'm always grateful for the amount of art supplies that are always coming into my life that are here now and that continue to come into my life. So be in the now. Not like, so this is an example of what not to say. I wish that I had. So we don't want to say that. The universe doesn't know what that means because they may hold that off to your next lifetime. Who the heck knows, right? With the universe. So Dolores Cannon always said they work in the present moment. So speak and act and feel as if it is here for you. Envision it as if it is here for you. Okay. So I have a few different things I create. And when I meditate in the morning, and I meditate at least 5 days a week, sometimes 6 or 7. And what I envision, and in my meditation, I have a practice that I start with for about 35 minutes. And then I go into, I am grateful for, and I just say what I'm grateful for. So I had an amazing weekend this past weekend, meeting people that I've known, but I haven't seen in person. And I got to meet them and hang out with them. And so things that I've envisioned, people that I know, that I see, that I would love to work with. I am grateful I work with these people. So I say it that way. And I've said that in my meditations, and this weekend, those things came to fruition. And there were 4 or 5 people I got to work with and meet and see and become friends with. So yeah, it was awesome. I met some really awesome new people because I've been manifesting like-minded people. I am grateful for the like-minded people coming into my life, for all the like-minded people in my life and that keep entering my life. So see how I'm speaking in the present moment. So what I mean by like-minded people, people who have loving hearts, who are aware of what's going on the planet right now, that are not programmed, that are aware of healthy, nutritious things for our body, crystals, auras, herbs, oils. Met a really nice lady who goes to Egypt for her oils. So I met some awesome and amazing people. So always speak in the present. I create, I am. I do one practice. I say some other things, but I say, I am grateful. I create blah, 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 whatever it is. I create art. So a lot of times in the meditation I do, I am grateful. I create art to help heal, activate, and soothe people's souls, energy, and subtle bodies. That's something I'm very grateful for, because I do create that work. And what's interesting, this weekend, I showed it to some people that I totally respect and honor, and some people I just met who were very nice, and everybody felt the energy. So by me intending my creations to do what I just said they do, they are doing that. And I'm selling them as meditation pieces. I'm selling them as prints, embellished for the individual, and they're meditation pieces. So I'm going to show you a part of one right now. This is for the root chakra. This is a part of the painting because Zoom doesn't get everything in. So this is for the root chakra. If you're having challenges with foundation, balancing, security, gazing at this red frequency will help to balance you just by gazing at the frequency. Show you another part of the painting, because I took different parts of the painting because I thought different parts were very cool. So this is another part of the painting. And this is another part of the painting. Got it? So that's to help balance the root chakra. So I'm very grateful that I create. I'm very grateful I create, period. I'm grateful I create a lot of things that I say in my morning meditation. And they are coming into fruition because I am speaking in the present moment. I'm creating the feeling in my heart, which has a more energetic reaction in the body than the brain does. So I'm not speaking about, I'm speaking actual physiology going on in the body and creating new neural pathways. So there's lots and lots of science and what do they call it? What is that word? Not experiments. So anyway, there's lots of those studies. That's the word. There's lots of studies on that. Sometimes words escape me. I'm so much better with color and light language. I feel them more. I feel more connected to nonverbal. So I always tell people, if you give me directions and you speak to me, it's like, okay, like, please write it down. So I'm more visual. I go from visual to body. So the verbal and auditory is not my strongest suit. But being on this planet as a third 3D individual moving into 5D and 7D, I have to be there sometimes, and it's okay. So anyway, some of you always know what I mean. So thank you so much. And if you'd like to order any of my art, I do not sell it online. I speak to the individual personally, and I embellish their print for them to activate in them what they need. So I don't do prints on my website and you can just order one and I ship and mail it to you. That's not how I work with my art. It's very individual. It's designed for the individual, just like structural yoga therapy. We adapt to the individual. And you're all unique. You're all like snowflakes. I guess I should put S in whales for snowflakes, because snowflakes are unique like you guys. So, yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Blessings. Gratitude is one of the highest emotions to create the good juices, the good chemicals in your body. And feeling them and seeing them, like actually seeing what you're manifesting in the present. So that's really important, in the now. So I want to thank you all for being here. If you have any questions or you would like any mentoring or meditation pieces I do, please get in touch with me. You can PM me and I intuit what you might need and see what is available to you at this point in my time of creating pieces. And I had an awesome weekend, and I wish you all an awesome week. Whenever you're watching this, maybe you're watching it on Friday, then have a great weekend. Okay. So thanks for stopping by today, tonight, tomorrow, in the morning or the evening, wherever you are. And I hope to see you real soon. Om Shanti. Namaste. Big hugs, big kisses. See you soon.